That's graceful.
Surprisingly. Okay, I'm going first this time.
All right.
Shaboink! Oh, you haven't seen it.
Oh, yes. By far my favorite Zelda game.
I grabbed this one specifically because I know that when Ocarina of Time came out, you were like, oh, it's not as good as Link to the Past.
My favorite.
This is the third Legend of Zelda game released for the Super Nintendo.
Really?
Yeah. No, sorry. Third game total, but released for the Super Nintendo.
Gotcha, okay.
First two on NES. This copy of the game...
Is there Japanese Zelda I've never heard of? What?
There was a follow-up. They had like this satellite system where you could download games. And it was like it was remixed dungeons, I think. I don't think it was a fully new game.
That's awesome.
So I never owned this game. You did, right?
This one, yeah.
Yeah. In high school, I remember I was like, man, I really got to buy a copy of that. Wish I had done that at the time. It would have been great. I only have the card. I don't have the box. My friend Donovan. You remember Donovan?
Jackson?
Yeah. I remember specifically in 7th grade, no, 9th grade science class. No, that was 7th grade. That was middle school. In middle school, Donovan was like, I don't have any lunch money. And I said, I got $2. He said, I've got this game. How about I trade you this for your lunch money, or for the lunch money? I had extra. And I was like, sure. And he said, yeah, I stole it from some kid's locker.
Donovan, come on.
I think the guy owed him money or something.
Well, I thought this was middle school? Dude owed him money?
Probably lunch money. That's why I didn't have any lunch money.
You got them lunch money? Cocktail fruit. Oh, man. This is one of my favorite games, RPGs, period, of all time. But definitely my favorite Zelda. Easily. It's a beauty.
Yeah, that's such a great game, dude. I just got that one out because I knew you liked that game, and I was like, Zelda might be a good one to talk about.
Okay, so that was another one that Mike played first, and I always thought it was difficult until like
you
years later.
Actually played it. That happened just the other day. I think you always think that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we were playing Resogun, and I was playing it,
yeah.
And then I was like, I think there might be a co-op mode, because we weren't handing off the controller. I was just playing one player.
Yeah.
But then there was a co-op mode, and we played that. That was super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got good at it quickly.
Yeah. You always do.
Makes sense.
Like, there's a natural aptitude for games. And I think you cross a certain bar and then go fairly above it. So you're generally pretty decent at these old cassette tapes.
Yeah. I didn't know my way around a 3-function controller, that's for sure.
Okay.
All right, I got this one out not because of because the game is awesome, but what was inside the case of the game.
Oh, man. Oh. Wait, there's lots of cases with special things inside, but I'm very curious.
This one I didn't realize that you kept.
Oh, ooh, I don't know which one this. Oh, maybe it's two. Maybe it's
You'll know when you see the game.
Oh, this.
I opened the game, and I was like, "What is this manuscript that I see?"
So glad I saved this. Like, oh, you know what? My brother just asked me the other day. He said, "Is there anything if you lost that you would be upset about sentimentally?" And I was like, I don't think so. This is probably the only thing in my possession that I will keep that has no like functional purpose. But like, if I lost this, I would lose a piece of my reality. Explain what this is.
Okay, so this is Final Fantasy XII, and one of my favorite games of all time.
Oh my God.
Top 3 for me. I did every single thing in the game, every boss, every weapon. That was actually harder than Yazimat was getting all the best weapons.
Oh yeah. And part of the thing that helped was.
But in that game, even in the strategy guide, which I always tended to edit
Yes. No. Especially Brady games.
Horrible.
Brady games.
Garbage.
Worst strategy guides.
Didn't have any options.
You know what's funny is you always said I should be a strategy guide writer. You actually could. Like, because those strategy guide writers, I always thought that, like, the companies told them all the secrets and where to go and stuff.
They just had to play through it.
They just had to play through it.
Yeah.
And well, keep going.
Okay, so one of the hardest dungeons in Final Fantasy XII has no map. Had no map. Now you can find homemade copies on the internet.
Yeah, of course.
That was not the case when I played the game immediately when it came out.
Yes.
And so there's a very, very intricate map of the entire dungeon. It doesn't make any sense to anyone at home, I'm sure.
I
assure you, it is very accurate.
Yes. There is zero doubt about that. What are these?
This is how to get the best weapons.
Oh, right. And then you had a checklist and you were checking them off.
Yeah, because each weapon took 3 items that took defeating hundreds of really difficult enemies. But each one of those 3 items was made of 3 sets of 3 other items. So it was like a pyramid.
Yeah.
You ended up needing like 28 items to make 3 items to make the one weapon.
Wow.
And yeah, what enemies dropped which things, where you could find them, and the amount of which you need to make each weapon.
That's awesome.
Again, they didn't have that in the strategy guide.
No, they didn't. Do you remember what this is?
That's got to be a puzzle from... Oh, this is a puzzle from... This is from the puzzle game we've been playing.
No, it can't be from that.
It has to be.
No, it hasn't been sitting out. This has been locked away in the box. I haven't gotten this out since we played The Witness.
I have no idea what this is. Oh, this is a floor puzzle maze from Final Fantasy X. At the very beginning of the game.
Yep.
I don't know why I remember that by looking at that. But...
Well, I believe it. I think your game memory is quite good.
So, yes.
Oh, this collector's edition is nice, man.
I have that one, too.
Oh, yeah, you do. Because I tried to sell it for you, and nobody wants to buy them on the internet.
Yeah, no, I'll probably just hang on to it.
Yeah, that's at this point, totally hang on to
What's
it.
the point?
Well, I think that does it for Stone Age Gamer today. I think we should just sit and talk, but as far as the video game portion, I think it's done.
I think we're done. Sounds good.